Simon Pitts, South Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, if you turn back the clock to December 1992, we had a night here, a night to remember, when Tony T and Tita Calcio kicked the rim. The late Darren Hitchcock, South Australia's Anthony Lapia, were in action in centre ring. We called the show off because things got out of hand. In the main event, the late Simal Gerald Ilhan was fighting one of the great legends of Australian boxing, kickboxing. He's here tonight, working the red corner, cruiserweight champion of Australia, and 7 times world kickboxing champion. Would you welcome the man they call Tosca Petridis. With Brendan the Pacer and Tony Tacasio, and Bernard Dunn was working the corner as well. Ladies and gentlemen, the Team Ultimate proudly present one of our feature attractions, the Crows versus the Big V. Ladies and gentlemen, 4 rounds of kickboxing in the light middleweight, junior middleweight division. Would you welcome on my right, Don Passmore and John Leondaris, brought this young man across from Blair Athol, South Australia. I'm proud to say I've been in centre ring when this young man went through his paces on a John Chaniotis show in Adelaide late last year. 4 fights, 3 wins, 1 no contest. Standing 68.70 kilograms. Would you welcome to Melbourne for the first time, wearing multicoloured stripes of black, white with red stars, the Power, Simon Pitts. And across the ring, now living in Turak. Ladies and gentlemen, 8 fights, 6 wins, standing 71.25 kilograms, trained and coached and beloved by the original Silver Fox, Paul Fifield. Ladies and gentlemen, wearing red trunks with Tacasio on the front, the Power Ranger, Parry Nikolaou. Dave Hitchcock, your referee.
For one, in case for knockdown, go to the furthest neutral corner and look after yourselves and keep fighting.
Centre referee Dave Hitchcock, last minute instructions to both men. This should be another power pack contest between a very powerful customer, Parry Nikolaou out of the red corner, and Simon Pitts from South Australia out of the blue corner. This one brought to you by Tax Talk and Slaney Automotives.
Well, talking to Paul Fifield earlier, Michael, he gave me a bit of the inside word that Parry is carrying a bit of a rib injury. It'll be interesting to see how they guard that and let that information go. Now, obviously, the fight's underway, but Parry is always giving it 101%, and he's going to be working solidly, irrespective of any injuries he may be carrying.
And the Power, Simon Pitts from South Australia, looking to give a good Melbourne debut. looking to make his mark in the kickboxing capital.
I'll tell you what, have a look at Parry's leg kicks. He's smashing them in. He's really working them well. When he gets in close, he's got his range really well honed.
Snappy front kick off the lead leg there from Simon Pitch. Parry goes downstairs. Look out for the thunderous bombs in the hands of Parry Nikolaou as well.
Well, Parry's wearing, in tribute to Tony Turcasio, he's wearing his famed red shorts there, with Turcasio emblazoned across the front.
Parry, of course, sponsored by the team at Amino Active, Max's. Just a slip to the canvas there from the powerful one, Parry Nikolaou. Simon Pitch looking a bit nervy here in centering in the first round. Parry just ties him up. Plenty of instruction being yelled from the corner of Parry Nikolaou by the Silver Fox, Paul Fifield. Of course, Parry sparring the likes of Tosca Petriti, Sam Greco, and the other members of Paul Fifield's superb team. They tie up over against the ropes. Pitch just a snappy front kick, and Parry collects him.
Tidy right hand from Nikolaou.
Big right hand smack bang to the kisser from Parry Nikolaou. Referee Dave Hedgecock applies the count. That's not the start that Simon the Power Pitch wanted.
Just got it in, rolled it nicely over the top there, Parry.
High left round kick there from Simon Pitch, just dancing out of the way of trouble. Parry Nikolaou goes hunting again. Translating the outside leg, there's the end of the first round. And after a slow start to the round, Parry Nikolaou really powered back at the end of it, Hammer.
Well, he come up good, and that round certainly going the way of Parry Nikolaou. Landing a very, very solid right hand, working his leg kicks a treat as well. I really like the trajectory of his leg kicks. Michael is bombing in on the thigh oh so nicely, and that is very, very, very good work from Parry Nikolaou.
August 13, Patterson McGrath, Portland, Peter Hunt, Fighting Factory.
We are ready to get it on the second round of action. This one's scheduled for 4, brought to you by Tax Talk and Slaney Automotives. Another fantastic fight match together by the team at Ultimate Promotions. Simon Pitch out of the blue corner from South Australia against Victoria's Parry Nikolaou. Nikolaou scored a knockdown in the first round and is looking to do the same here in the second.
Tell you what, Michael, Pitch has certainly got a bit of reach over Nikolaou, but he doesn't seem to be using it to his best advantage at this point.
Nikolaou built like an absolute tank, the shorter of the two, very compact fighter. Pitch just trying to stick out that lead leg front kick and the inside leg kick. Parry fires off one of his own to the rear leg. Overhand right left hook combination, then went down. Oh, the big left smack bang on the kisser.
Well, that left hand absolutely picked him up off the ground and dumped him solid.
It's all over. Parry Nikolaou, what a cracker-jack knockout. My word, Henry almost knocked him into next week.
I'll tell you what, that's one of the most devastating left-hand knockouts I've seen. He really lifted him off the ground and dumped him like you would a basketball. I tell you what, Parry Nikolaou, what a great victory for him, and he is certainly a fighter that is coming of age.
Okay, about sponsored by Tax Talk and Slaney's Automotive. And Peter Lewis is on his way. About stopped at 45 seconds of round 2. Your winner, the Power Ranger, Parry. Parry's doing all the work. Dunk away, Parry. Come across. You're a pretty mean machine in there. You came out with the power range that suits you. You're really punching with authority. I said to Sosca, you're a mean machine in there.
Yeah, I felt good tonight. That's it, yeah.
What's the shot?
Yeah, I'd just like to thank Simon for fighting me. Everyone in my corner, Tony Picasso, Costa Petrini, Paul, Brendan, Charlie, Zed, everyone for supporting me, and thanks Johnny for another great show.
Okay, Parry, the Power Ranger. Simon, you came across to the home of kickboxing, Melbourne Town. You met a pretty good opponent in there.
Yeah, they call me the power. I say he's a bundle of power. Very good fight. Got me the beauty. Sorry I couldn't do the whole distance, but I'll come out of this fight stronger, and I look for a rematch.
Okay, the Power, Simon Pitts.